Hey guys, Adrienne Green here, and today I wanted to walk through 3 different types of deals that my investors are doing right now in the Chattanooga real estate market to give you an idea of what is possible here in this market. So we're going to kind of go from most intense to least intense, okay? And I'll walk through kind of what each of these looks like, okay? So the first is I have clients who are buying what I would call a total gut job. So this is something that they are buying for $50,000. Its ARV was probably around $130,000, and it's going to be a huge renovation. So these clients live out of town, but they were here for a long weekend, which was really exciting for me to see people, face to face that I don't often get to see that way. So today we actually went to the house and met the contractor there, walked through the house, and it's a really cool house. I think it was like 1940-ish. It has these 10-foot ceilings, huge ceilings, one level house, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, good sized rooms. It was between 15 and 1,800 square feet. I forget exactly. So on a corner lot in an area that's up and coming. They will probably be able to rent that for $1,300 a month, conservatively, maybe more, but I think they can run their numbers on $1,300 a month, and it should look fabulous after the renovation. So they plan on buying it and renovating it and refinancing it and keeping it as a rental. They also could have chosen to do a fix and flip, but they're looking for that long-term wealth building that comes with having a long-term rental. So that is the first deal I'm talking about today, the major renovation, okay? And then the next deal we're gonna call like the update, okay? It's not a major renovation. And this deal represents what I have a lot of my clients under contract on right now. And that is buying something that is rentable right now. In fact, it has tenants in it currently, but it's not commanding top market rent and it's not in the best shape. So what I have several buyers right now that are doing is they're going and they're buying these houses that are rentable, but not pretty. They're going to buy them, have the property manager help the current tenants find new places that are a better fit for that tenant's budget. And then the investor is going to do, kind of like a lipstick renovation, do some paint, some carpet, fix some window issues, things like that, and then re-rent at the top market rent for that area. That is what I'm seeing most frequently. And again, thinking of one specific house that this applies to, it's going to be, some minor updates to the kitchens and bathrooms, paint, carpet, that's going to be it. Okay. And those again are in an area where they're probably going to get about $1,300 a month for renovation, for rent after that. And then the third situation I'm going to mention that a lot of people like as well is going into those A or those B class areas and buying a house that is already updated and then just turning around and renting it. Now, it's interesting how different the numbers can look on those, right? So, in the first, the hardcore renovation, obviously your rent to your purchase price, because people always like to talk about the 1% rule, and there's a lot that the 1% rule doesn't encapsulate. And if you're not familiar with the 1% rule, it's that your rental rate is 1% of your purchase price. Now, if you're buying a total gut job, obviously your rental rate is going to be well more than 1% of your purchase price. Like these people are buying this house for $50,000 and they should be able to rent it for $1,300 a month. Now, then you get, okay, well, they're going to put money into renovation, and it's still going to be, even if you added the renovation cost, their rental rate should be more than 1% of their purchase price. But that's coming with a lot of work, and it's coming with a lot of cash up front that they're going to have to refinance and get that cash out. And then the middle option, again, that depending on the neighborhood may or may not get the 1% rate. But what I wanted to mention is that in this last option, where people buy a house in an A or a B neighborhood and it's already renovated and ready to go, those typically, you're not seeing the 1% rate on that because you have the safety of being in a better area, you have the ease of it's already updated. But I wanted to note that even though if you're just looking at rental rate versus purchase price, you're not at that 1% rule. You have to keep in mind that you already have all of your costs wrapped into that initial mortgage and financing. So your cash on cash return there could look better than it might in option A or option B, depending on what you're doing with refinancing in those situations. So some people that just focus on that 1% rule, they kind of disregard these options in the A and the B class areas that are updated and really nice looking. And I wanted to note that they shouldn't be disregarded because they can still have really great cash on cash returns and overall ROI, even though they don't meet the 1% rule. So let me talk about a situation specifically for the, and to go back to that B, like the little minor fixer-upper, those are typically being purchased in like the 70 to low 100s price range. Okay, that's where I'm seeing a lot of action for that here. And then when we get into these examples of ones that are in an A or B class neighborhood and move-in ready, depending on the neighborhood and the size of the house, we're talking about the high 100,000s up through the 300,000s for that. So the one specific house I'm going to mention is under contract for around $315,000. And it is a house from the 70s, super cute, split level, solidly built house. I kind of love the houses from the 70s around here. Like they're often, if not four-sided brick, three-sided brick, and they are just like, they are tanks. They are in such good shape here. So I like these 70s tanks. And that's what this house is. And inside it's been completely updated. LVP floors, fresh paint, recessed lighting, renovated kitchens and bathrooms, all of that. It's a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath house, and it should rent for $2,500 if not more. $2,500 is what we run the numbers on, but it's possible that it rents for even more than that because right now the rental market is pretty tight here. So there is that option depending on the exact demand for this house when it hits the market. And like I said, that's being purchased for around $315,000. Other things there, you know, the cash flow that the person is supposed to get off of that is going to be, I think, around like $700 or $800 a month in cash flow after, you know, mortgage and all the other costs and saving some for renovation. When you buy a house that's already renovated like that, and everything is brand new, you know, you don't have to worry about the roof, the HVAC, etc. for quite a while. So that's something to keep in mind. So I could talk about these all day, but I'll wrap it up here. I just wanted to kind of, again, highlight the 3 different options of many that I'm seeing here in the Chattanooga market for real estate investors. So whether you're somebody who wants to get your hands dirty with something like a fix and flip or a BRRRR, we have options like that here. Whether you're someone who's kind of in the middle and you don't have a ton of cash, but you want to be able to get something that's livable now so you can do a conventional financing investment loan and, you know, just spend a few grand fixing it up and rent it out. We've got that, and they will give you really good cash flow for your investment there. And then let's say that you're somebody who likes low maintenance, you've got a full-time job, you don't want more work, you just want that passive income coming in. We've got those A and B class rentals that are move-in ready as well. And the other thing I'd mention real quick is that, you know, I can connect you to a property manager, I can connect you to contractors and boots on the ground here. My goal is to have you invest as easily as possible in the Chattanooga market and have it be insanely profitable for you so you want to do it again. And I am happy to help get you the team to make that happen. If you have any questions about any of this, please reach out. If you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you go over and see my YouTube channel as well. Thumbs up and like it. And if you're on YouTube, thumbs up, like. And hey, I post a lot on Facebook besides just videos. So go find my Facebook page, Adrienne Green Realtor. The link is down below, and follow me on Facebook as well. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great day.